fight to repeal a new state beverage tax got a boost today. The group opposing it filed nearly 90,000 signatures with the Secretary of State's office.
But the battle to protect that tax money also heated up as groups supporting the beverage tax launched a campaign of their own.
News 8's Keith Baldy explains in tonight's Commitment 2008 coverage. Keith?
Well, Tori and John, there have already been hundreds of thousands of dollars spent on behalf of both sides of this beverage tax. And now, if the signatures on the petition are validated, voters will decide whether or not to repeal the tax in November. After weeks of collecting signatures in just about every Maine city and town, the group Fed Up with Taxes has 35,000 more signatures than it needs and now is ready to take their beef to the ballot box.
We've made the first big step.
Newell Auger is the coalition's chair. He says a tax on beer, wine, and soda will hurt Maine's economy. He also contends that even though the state isn't directly taxing customers, the businesses who make, sell, or serve the beverages will pass the new costs along or take a hit themselves.
With restaurants and so many businesses struggling in what are difficult times as it is, the idea that Maine state government would levy an additional tax on those folks is somewhat mind-boggling.
Not to Harris Parnell, Maine State Director of the League of Young Voters.
It means that, thousands of Mainers will either not have insurance or their insurance will be too expensive for them to afford.
Parnell is referring to the fact that revenues from the new beverage tax fund Dirigo Health, the state's low-income insurance plan. The League and a group called Health Coverage Maine have been trying to dissuade people from signing the petition, and today launched a campaign encouraging those who already signed to contact the Secretary of State's office and request their name be taken off the list. They believe many of those who signed the petition were confused about the issue. The state says election law doesn't allow signatures to be taken off a petition.
I think the point is more to kind of make the point that there was certainly a lot of misleading information out there.
The tax is levied at the manufacturer and distribution level, so how much is passed on to the consumer is really up to those selling the beverages. If the whole tax is passed on, you're looking at a 4-cent increase for a can of soda, 16 cents for a 6-pack of beer, and a 7-cent increase for a bottle of wine. Keith Baldy, News 8.